the episode of the podcast, right? Can you tell everybody what was the reason?
We are in Tenerife for the carnival.
Okay, so this week we actually decided to come to Tenerife. It was Akanksha's idea. It's her birthday month, and she just came up with this plan that, hey guys, check this plan out. Do you want to go for the carnivals? Because we've always spoken so much about it. So Tenerife's carnivals are the second largest in the world, and we really didn't expect what we saw this weekend. It was an adventure of colors, overdose of visually appealing creativity, arts, and people all dressed up. At least, I think about 350,000 people all over the streets. Here you can see a bit of the snippets of what we have been doing this weekend.
Everyone was so dressed up.
Yeah.
As a dedication, everyone was like dressed up as something. They had put so much of thought and dedication into creating that costume since like a year back.
Yeah.
So I felt a little out of place because I was not in my costume. But for the next time, we will definitely plan it.
Yeah, I mean the best thing was that from newborn babies to about 100-year-old people were like dressing up in families together, and this just made us realize that a little bit of open-mindedness and sporting spirit that is needed, which is very much existent in the people of the Canary Islands. I think it's a part of their culture. In fact, even when we were coming back on the ride back home, we started in the morning in the carnival. Like as you can see, all these people, the colors, everybody started dressing up, and slowly the whole day picks up and the streets just get bustling. So we started around like 2 o'clock and we came back at about 10 p.m. and the taxi guy was telling us like, how did you guys come so early? You should be coming back the next day morning, 8 or 10, right?
It's so ingrained into their culture that, it was like, ki raat ko aap kaise itna jaldi aa gaye? You should be partying a little more and you should have enjoyed there a little even more. And he was telling us how, he was comparing the carnival to the 80s, to like today's time and age.
Yeah.
How it's also changed, but also like how people are also much more responsible in the way they are celebrating.
Yes.
And taking care of the environment and taking care of the people who are also working for the carnival.
Yes.
So it was all in all a very surrealistic experience.
Yes.
And we wish to come back again next year.
And with like a big gang so that we can dress up and be a part of it. Also, one of the very most important things that we heard over here is that although this is the world's second largest carnival, some people from Brazil, for instance, to one of our friends who's also joined us, were comparing these two carnivals and said that we prefer the one of Tenerife because it's happier, it's more colorful. The one in Brazil is a little more oomphy. So it's got a different vibe to it, but this is something that we think that it has been one of the best experiences, one of the most eye-opening days of our lives, and we would definitely recommend everyone. So here we leave you with some memories of this trip, and we'll see you back next week with a new episode on the Krishnani Sisters.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.